Cooper Marcher here. Do you know about a thing called genealogy? It is what people do when they trace their roots back to where they originally came from. If you live in the United States, you came from somewhere if you were not one of the indigenous peoples. The only problem with this is you end up with thousands, yes, thousands of people in your family tree. It is astonishing. My mom has been doing this off and on since she was 20. Yes, way back in the olden days when she would have to travel to the town clerk's offices around the state to find ancestors' records. This was long before the days of the internet, if you can imagine that. So when you wanted to find out something, you had to seek it out, go to the actual place the documents were stored. We've come a long way, my friends. Now you can look this stuff up online, and you can even have a DNA test to indicate where you came from. It's all so exciting. My mom had a DNA test, and it was very informative. Did you know that when you have parents, you have 4 grandparents, and 8 great-grandparents, and 16 great-great-grandparents, and on it goes. It multiplies like that every generation back until you have so many relatives, you don't know what to do with all of them. Mom works on this sporadically, but has traced a lot of her roots back to the 1400s. In Scotland, France, but mostly England. And I use the word sporadically because there are times I can't seem to get her attention. She is so involved. And then there are other times when you can't even make her look at it. And so it goes. And so it has gone for 50 years. It seems it's never ending. If you've never done this with your family, it sure can be fun. But as Mom indicates, it sure can be frustrating too. You might find things you had no idea about. Things that no one else will know, cool things, juicy things, forbidden things. You know, you never know where the skeletons are in the closet and how they might fall out into your ancestral tree. Sadly, in the 1800s, couples had children, and many of them didn't survive very long. There were lots of diseases that killed people very early in life, and it was so sad. A lot of my mom's ancestors lived to be very, very old. She has great aunts who lived to be 105, 101, 99, and longevity exists on both sides of her family, which I think is a good thing. She wanted to be related to Abraham Lincoln, but sadly she is not. I don't really care about my lineage, but I do know I'm of Russian ancestry. My feline mom was Russian, and my dad was Russian also, and their parents too. So I'm just that, Russian. I don't speak Russian, though. I wish I did. My parents left Russia before I was born, so I never would have been able to pick up the language. I'm an American, though. I was born in Oregon. How many of you know where your families come from? And how many of you even really care? Personally, I think you should care because it's your heritage and you should be proud of it. Cooper Marcher here. Ciao.